Shalom Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shania Gabad God Walla Rakab Hazak Wanyam Nawa Waha Shal Yakim Nawa Shal Yasharahla Ba'ait. Okay, which means double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all you Akim of this pushing his truth in love and sincerity and in charity. This is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Bahamas Camp back at you with another lesson. And today's lesson will be entitled, Have these men committed adultery? Have these men commit adultery? Alright? Because last week at camp, alright, we had this woman came up, and she was saying that if a man go with the next man, if a man go with the next woman, though he have his wife, he committed adultery. So now when me and the brother Bashar, we was going into her and showing her one or two things to show her that is not so. You see, now if a man go and take another man's wife, then that is commit adultery. But when a man go into a woman who wasn't being touched, who is a virgin, that is not committing adultery. Alright? So she couldn't get it. Alright? And we show her why she couldn't get it, because the Most High didn't give the woman this understanding. For he have deprived her from that. Okay? From wisdom and understanding. Alright? So now I show her one or two scriptures, and I show her like your husband supposed to teach you, not us. Alright? We only give you enough so that you go back to him and have him to come to us. Alright? We teach him, then he teach you. Okay? And that is the water. Alright? 1 Corinthians 11. 1 on down. Alright? You get the point when you see it. Alright? Basically 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4. Alright? So now, the question is for you women out there. Okay? You so-called Christian women. Alright? Have these men commit adultery? Now, this is a genealogy of Abraham. Okay, as you can see right here, genealogy of Abraham. Alright? Now, as you all know, Abraham was righteous, all righteous in the Most High eyesight. Okay? Now, here you see 3 women names in red. They were Abraham 3 wives. Okay? Sarah, Hagar, and Keturah. Alright? And Abraham has sons. Alright? With these women. Alright? As you can see, Sarah, he had Isaac. Hagar, he had Ishmael. And Keturah, he had Zimram, Jokshan, Midian, Ishbak, Shua. Okay? In case you all thought that Abraham only had Isaac and Ishmael. Alright? He had other sons as well. Okay? So in total, he had 8 sons between 3 different women, between his wives. Alright? So, I don't even need to prove no more to y'all women out there. Alright? Now, did Abraham commit adultery? Did Abraham commit adultery? Y'all women out there who think that if a man have a wife and go with the next woman. See? Now, check this. Okay, I'm going to go through this to show you how a man first married. Okay? Before I go through that, let me just go right here. Let me show you Esau. As you see, Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac and Rebekah had Jacob. Okay? Jacob and Esau. Alright? Jacob had 4 wives. Alright? Zilpah had Leah, Rachel, Bilhah. Alright? Even Esau had wives. Okay? Alright? So you all see that. Did they commit adultery? Well, we can go into it. Alright? We're going to go into it right now. Okay? This is Genesis chapter 24. Okay, let me just go to verse 51 first. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had commanded. Okay, now this at this time is Abraham's servants, okay, come to collect Rebecca, to be Isaac's wife. Okay, all right. See ya, and he said, verse 34, and he said, I am Abraham's servant. All right. So when you read the story, you'll see, you'll get the understanding. Okay. Now I'll shoot down here. Now I'm going to show you Rebecca was a virgin. All right. Verse 55, and her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at the least 10. After that she shall go. Okay. And damsel basically mean a young girl. All right. A young girl, marriageable age, a virgin, pure. Okay. Now let me just go into that. All right. Go right here to Genesis chapter 24. Okay. All right. Damsel. Okay. Basically, as you can see, a girl. All right. Female, damsel, female servant, girl. Okay. Of a woman, young woman, marriageable young woman. All right. So that's the meaning of a damsel. Okay. So now we go back here. Okay. Genesis 24 and 55. And her brother and her mother said, let the damsel abide with us a few days, at the least 10. Okay, after that she shall go. Verse 57. And they said, we will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth. And they called Rebekah and said unto her, wilt thou go with us? Wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. Okay. Now, when you read on the story, you see the story, you say with Isaac, he didn't waste no time with her. As soon as he see her and they saw each other, this is what happened. Verse 67. Okay. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. Okay. So basically love at first sight. All right. That's what it is. Isaac, he didn't waste no time with her. Okay, he gone and he carried in his mother Sarah's tent, and he peeled that. All right, she become his wife. Okay, so that is the point. A man can take a woman who is a virgin. Okay, not who's already been cracked. All right, unless her husband die. Okay. Now we go right here to Genesis chapter 16. Okay, verse 1 to 4. All right. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had an handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. All right. And Sarai said unto Abram, behold now, Yahweh Shem Yahushai had restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid, meaning have sex with her. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abram hearkened to her the voice of Sarai. And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dealt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband Abram to be his wife. And he went in unto her, meaning have sex, and she conceived, And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. Okay? So Abraham had sex with Hagar, and Hagar became his wife. Basically, she's a concubine, a woman of another nation. Alright? So now, let me just go into it more. Deuteronomy chapter 22 and 28. Okay? And this is how a woman become a man's wife. Okay? If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, you see that? That is a virgin, a young girl that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, which we call it, engaged, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel father, the young woman, the virgin's father, 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he had humbled her, he may not put her away all his days. Okay? That's how a man and a woman become husband and wife, by having sex. Okay? Now, verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed to an husband, alright, if she is promised to another man, okay, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stone, that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he had humbled his neighbor's wife, because she was already promised to another man. So thou shalt put away evil from among you. Okay? So that is evil in the eyes of the Lord. Okay? If I have a daughter, and the next man he have a son, and we already work things out, okay, and then that next man and then pay me for my daughter when they get a marriageable age, all right, and then I send her away to, let's say I send her away to school, and she meet another man, all right, or yeah, she meet another man, she go with him, then both of them should be put to death. Okay, all right, and that's the way it is. Okay, now I'm going to show you right here. What you may say, what if a woman who already been cracked, all right, who isn't a virgin, all right, can you take a woman who isn't being a virgin? Okay, well, first of all right, I can prove this to you right now. Okay, Deuteronomy 21 and 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, or when you go to war with another nation, okay, and Yahweh thy power hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive. Okay, so now you win the war. Okay, you kill all the men, all right, and you save women and other men for servants. And seest, verse 11, seest among the captive a beautiful woman, and hast desire unto her, that thou wouldst have her to thy wife. Meaning, you see and she look nice, you say in your mind, boy, like, yeah, I want peel that, I want peel that. You know, you want her to be yours. All right, this is what to do. Verse 12, then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall put the remnant of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and mother a full moon. All right, because at this time we be in the war, we kill all of them. Okay, we kill all of them, so we allowing her to cry and be sorrowful for a month. Okay, and after that thou shalt go in unto her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife. All right, so after 1 month up, okay, we could skin that, we could peel that, that, and then she'll become our wife, because we already killed their husbands. All right, so now this goes back to Romans chapter 7, okay, whereas a woman is bound to the law. Okay, Romans 7 and 2. For the woman which had an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. All right, so long as he liveth. Okay, she's married. But if the husband be dead, she's loose from the law of her husband. Okay, so that's how we take hold of woman who already been peeled. Okay, their husband have to be dead. in order for you to get that. That's why David killed uh, uh, Urias the Hittite, because he's already been married. All right, so he had to kill Urias in order to take fully Urias' wife. Okay, because he'd already peeled Urias' wife, with Urias being alive, so he had to kill him so that that law would stand no more. Okay, verse 3. So then, if while her husband liveth she be married to another man, she should be called an adulteress. All right, so that's why David killed Urias. Okay, so she wouldn't be called an adulteress, and so he wouldn't be put to death in the eyes of the people. You see? But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. You see that? And that's really what it is. Okay? That's what it is. Alright? So when a man take hold of another man's wife, then he commit adultery. Okay? So that woman, her husband have to be dead. Alright? For a man to have another wife who is already being peeled. Okay? So, yeah, man, you women them out there who are talking fool, but you have your husband got if he go with the next woman, whether she's a virgin or not, you commit adultery. No, that ain't what this scripture here say. All right. Now, I show you Abraham. Okay, had more than one wife. I show you Jacob. I show you Esau. Okay. Now I can show you Gideon. All right, Gideon. Okay, Judges 8:30. And Gideon had 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives. You see that? Did he commit adultery, a man with the Lord? All did he commit adultery, being a man with the Lord? Oh, see, y'all women, y'all don't like to talk about things like that. All right, but y'all will still say Solomon this and Solomon that and whatever. All right. First Kings 1. 1 Kings 11. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nation concerning which Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, you shall not go in unto them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart from their gods. They will turn away your heart after their God. Solomon cleaved unto these in love, and he had 700 wives, princes, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Alright? They turned away his heart from serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that was the sin, when they turned away his heart to go and serve their gods. Okay? And these women, they were all virgins, or their husband are being killed. Okay? Now, let's close out with this. We can get 2 Chronicles chapter 11:21. Rehoboam. Okay? And Rehoboam loved Maha, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives and his concubines. For he took 18 wives and 60 concubines, and begot 28 sons and 60 daughters. Means 60 daughters. Okay? Check verse 23. And he dealt wisely and dispersed all his children throughout all the countries of Judea and Benjamin, unto every fenced city, and he gave them victuals in abundance, and he desired many wives. Okay? Now, Rehoboam also was a man of the Lord. Okay? But we know that when Solomon didn't follow in the footsteps of his father David, Rehoboam didn't follow in the footsteps as well. Okay, but nonetheless, they were considered man of the Lord. Okay, because they were Israelites. Okay, now, did he commit adultery with having all these different wives? Did Solomon commit adultery? Did Gideon commit adultery? Did David commit adultery? Well, we know David committed adultery when he did with Urias. All right, but the Lord have compassion on whom He have compassion on. All right. Did Abraham commit adultery? Did Jacob commit adultery? Oh, so anyhow, that should answer your questions. Okay, you so-called Christians. So with that, shalom.